Hello everyone, Giant Beer JJ here. So today we're going to unbox this Aorus Waterforce X 360 AIO. This is the latest generation of the Aorus cooler. The previous one that they have is just called Aorus 360, and now they had the Waterforce X to the naming convention. So it's supposed to be much better compared to the previous generation. So some unique features that they outlined on their box here is, first of all, they have large tube compared to the previous generation, which is like 37% of improvement. And the second thing that I think is a really nice feature for a water cooler is that for AIO is that they have the rotatable LCD screens that you don't have to worry about the specific angle that you have to install when you install your pump. So I think those are really nice features, and yeah, without further ado, let's start the unboxing. It's a very thin foam here, and right outside the box we already have the installation guide here, and for the Aorus Waterforce X, if you are using a 12-gen CPU, it's good for you because this one does comes with the Intel 12th-gen support for LGA 1700. Okay, so here is some extra thermal paste that they gave it to you. This is pretty nice. I've unboxed several AIOs and none of them came with the thermal paste here, but I don't know the specs, like how good the thermal conductivity of this thermal grease would be, but at least they included some, as well as their graphics card, like water-cooled graphics card that they have. They also included this, so this is pretty nice. Put this on the side, and right here we have the fans. Okay. Well, this fan I feel like looks really like the last generation of Aorus fans. I don't know if there's I don't spot any very big differences right on the fly. Maybe when you light it up it looks better, but it does have this rubber padding here so that it will reduce the vibration noises when it's installed on the AL, which is pretty good. And here we should have the accessories for mounting some screws, some mounting brackets and everything. Now we have the pump here. Okay, this is quite interesting already. So as I'm taking this outside the pump, outside the box, the pump itself doesn't came with the bracket already mounted, and it doesn't came with pre-supplied thermal paste, which explains why they're giving you this, but this is already much more than you should have for the thermal paste. Also, as it said that the box out of the way, the LCD screen is rotatable. Let's see. Yep, easy rotatable. Both directions, 330 degrees according to their website. And here's some connectors to its pump to connect it to your motherboard so that it can control the flow and the LCD screen. But I would say that the pump is huge. Like, look at the height of the pump. It's huge. You have some, if you want to buy one of these, you have to specifically measure the clearance of the pump, as it's going really high. It might have some problem closing your case if you have an ITX build. So, but one thing I should say here is the Aorus said that the tube has been enlarged. I could definitely say they were enlarged for sure. Look at the tube right here. It is really thick. It comes with nylon sleeving here. I have the Kraken Z73 here just for comparison, and you can see that the water pump, the tube differences is almost like double the thickness compared to the Z73, and I think this will do really well when it actually cools your CPU because it has way larger water flow on that. And for the radiator, I think it should be in comparison to the EK radiators, it should be like a SE because all the radiators were using like, you know, very slim radiator. They're worried about people doesn't have the clearance to put like a PE or XE sized radiator in there, or their fans not able to blow through that. But they all came with this. Tube thickness, diameter has been increased, but it is pretty short, I feel like. It has to be mounted really close to your CPU like this, maybe like this way. So if you compare to the length of the Kraken Z73 right here, let me put it right here. Yeah, definitely you can see that the Kraken Z63 is slightly longer. Maybe they're doing it just for cutting down the cost, but if you have if you're like in the mounting space where radiator is really far away from the CPU, you should probably consider another option here. So, yep, and there you have it, guys. This is the short unboxing of the Aorus Waterforce X liquid cooler AIO here. And next on that, I'm going to mount this on my motherboard and test how the performance will be. And yeah, thanks for watching the video.